So I really want to know how the Power team got together.
Wow. Well, we've evolved. It started originally with an email.
Okay.
And probably about 20 years ago now, when I started to combine my workforce with other people, and particularly a partner, it was a more generic term without using name specificity. Because I always felt in this business, if you put your name on the tagline for everything, that it really is limiting.
Right.
So part of the power team concept came from the fact that people were like, you guys are like a power couple. It started that. Yeah. And then it was like, And I think the first email we had, it had to be PWR. It wasn't POWER because someone had taken the word, something like that. But and then it evolved. And then I had a few people working with me, and then my partnerships changed. And the power team was still an enabler of, you could use it, and it really covered all the bases.
In selling homes, what is the biggest change in the industry from when you started versus now, and what's the same?
Wow. The same would be people, in a lot of ways. The houses, they don't talk. Technology would be the biggest game changer, because I think I heard Ann say earlier, we didn't have cell phones, sort of cameras, no computers. There was no fax machine when we initially started. So the dynamic of the industry was entirely different. I was talking to Ann last week about this. I was like, when we started, we didn't have any of these tools, and it's just been, so technology, total game changer. And the fax machine was like the first thing that came in. Cell phones, probably about a year to two, because we've been in about 37 years. So probably about a year into it, a year and a half, they started to come out with those big mounted ones in the middle of the car.
What is your favorite way to get your name out there?
I know what you're gonna think I'm gonna say. This is a big generational thing, right? You're gonna think I'm gonna say social media. Not.
No?
No.
You don't have 10,000 followers?
No, I don't even, no. Well, maybe I do, but not that way. Actually, it's pretty basic for me all these years. I just have a license plate. I mean, as a go-to staple thing, it was kind of understated, just Poola. And so you pull in, they know you're there, it's a safety thing, plus the client knows who it is. So I've had to pick one thing, that would be it, believe it or not.
Okay. I guess my answer would be I'm a big community guy, I'm a big local guy, so just getting out into my local community and meeting local business owners, just being active and volunteering in different ways like that. I enjoy that more. Social media is a good tool, but I think being the guy that everybody sees running down the street or walking down the sidewalk is much more impactful.
Networking is extremely important, that's understated, but if I had to pick one physical thing, like, something like that, that was where I've had that plate forever, so kind of just a staple. Nice.
If you two were to run for office in Connecticut, who would be the governor, who would be the chief of staff?
I definitely would be the governor and would be the chief of staff, because she's like the awesome people person.
Gotcha.
And I have to used to do all the kind of meetings and speeches and official roles. So unequivocally, I would do the governor role, and Ann would be the perfect chief of staff. Perfect chief of staff. We actually kind of had that. When you run an office, you sort of have to be a little governor-y, and then you have to have the people person to deal with all the daily drama.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much equates to chief of staff.
Yeah.
So,
Which is every day. So.
Exactly, yeah. We didn't get impeached though. We never had any problems like that. We were like, and we got voted every year. Every year we got voted in again. We surpassed our term